Dokie. Hey, live streamers. This is your favorite podcast / live stream show. This is not the Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Ellen, Jimmy Colbert show. You're watching the right show coming to you at the right time. Today, we discuss Walmart drone deliveries landing in the back of your yard. They're here. Trump has a new toy that also flies around in the air. And we have a few things you want to watch so you don't get hurt out there in the streets. It's all happening right here, right now on The Right Show. So let's get to it. Some of you are already tuning in. As we do that, I want to do a little roll call here. We have over 280,000 subscribers on Facebook, 475,000 on YouTube, and Instagram is popping. So what does that mean? That means we got to keep growing. I'm going on tour. For those of you who love live comedy shows, please come check them out. We just had an amazing time in Laughlin, Nevada. Never thought I'd say that. We were in Phoenix the week before, and guess what? We are going on tour. Can I pull up these dates for you? Can I tell you where I'm going to be? I am going to be in none other than, listen up, folks, Kansas City, Kansas, not Missouri, La Jolla, Reno, Nevada, Sacramento, Sarasota, Minneapolis, Vancouver, Edmonton, Canada, and I'll be adding a few more cities for private events, country clubs, 55 and older communities. I don't care. If there's a microphone and a crowd that wants to laugh, I'm your boy. How's that sound? This is the only show where if you leave a comment, we're going to put it up in the feed so you can see yourself. Look at this. Shout outs to my people who interact. Now you're famous too. Someone said, hi, beautiful. Oh, do I come off as beautiful? I thought handsome was what you wanted to be. We got some LOLs. All right, let's get into this show. Let's have a little bit of fun. I procure a bunch of videos I think are interesting, funny, and I share them with you. So I think you're going to enjoy them as well. And they're going to make you laugh, make you cry, make you think, and make you wish you were hanging out with me in real life. That's what the live shows are about. Those tour dates are on kvoncomedy.com. What does that mean? K-VON comedy.com. Let's get right into it. Your favorite President Trump made an entrance on an aircraft carrier that looked something like this. Wow. This guy is like Top Gun in his 80s, right? Is he 78, 79 years old? He's getting lowered down to the, the second deck. I don't know. My military people, you'll correct me. What deck was he on? The upper deck, and then he comes, the flight deck, and he comes down to the, where the people are. This is why I didn't study this, guys, but it looked freaking cool. Now, the way he left this last event was even cooler. Marine Force One, the helicopter, looks like this now.
Guys, I can't believe I'm seeing this. This is Trump's new Marine One. It's the coolest looking thing I've ever seen. It looks like a helicopter, a fighter jet, a UFO, spaceship, I don't know. It looks amazing. I've seen it on videos. I guess only a few people have seen this thing in real life. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It's so freaking loud. This crowd is crazy. There it goes. Look at that. I see the exhaust.
Where my 80s and 90s kids at? Was that not straight out of G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, aka Transformers, or Ninja Turtles? That machine was sick. Every little kid's dream was to make some sort of, and that was the future, and now we're living in it now. So that was really, really cool. Now, a lot of people you're going to hear are complaining about SNAP. People are starving. Have you seen Americans? There's not many of us starving. Many of us could go on a diet, including me. I had a lot of pizza in Laughlin. The point is, the SNAP program has to end, and right now it's ended because there is a government shutdown. 43 million people on this benefit. Now, we want to help the needy, but that's what the church is for, the community. How are people on this for 30, 40 years? SNAP is a safety net. You land it, you go, oh my gosh, I just snapped the rope up there. I'm going to work back and start feeding myself. Feeding yourself and putting a roof over your head are the two basic human necessities. If you can't do that, then you better have a dang good reason and not you don't feel like it. 43 million people on SNAP who are not getting their benefits right now. They've pledged they're going to sue. They're going to steal from Target. They're going to steal from Walmart. They're going to steal from you if they don't get their benefits. That's the messaging going out from a lot of these people. Entitled much? So with that said, there is an EBT scam. I want you to watch this so you understand how the EBT scam works. It's where the government's giving the needy, so-called needy, money, and they're finding ways of flipping it and getting paid off of that initial investment. It looks something like
a lot
this.
of people are using EBT to buy food, which they put into plates and then they resell.
You guys have probably seen it on social media, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, where people are selling plates. They call it selling plates, and they buy the styrofoam separated thing, and some entrepreneurial hood types cook and sell plates. Now that's fine as long as you're paying the money and then you're making the profit, right?
Yeah, it really cuts your overhead costs when you don't have to worry about the margins because EBT pays for the food.
We're now learning that a lot of people are doing that with EBT and it's now affecting their business, this government shutdown. This is kind of a big industry in the urban community. Here's a Facebook group that I screenshotted. We Got Plates, Phoenix. And it's got 37,000 members for people who want to buy or who are selling plates. And so here's a story we just wanted to highlight because a lot of people don't know this type of scamming is going on. You won't believe how much prison time this Michigan black woman is facing for using her food stamps to fund her bakery. A Michigan baker refused a plea deal after allegedly misusing over $20,000 in SNAP benefits to fund her bakery. Now she's looking at serious jail time. She's looking at 10 years. Talia C. UK 32 is accused of using her bridge card to purchase ingredients she used to bake and sell treats from January 2022 to September 2023 on social media. That's just one example of the kind of stuff we're talking about. Not only are they using it like a debit.
Too much. Too many workarounds. When people get benefits, then they can't make a certain amount of money because it'll end their benefits. So they will always try to stay just under it and then find new ways to make money. Black market, creating little plates with your EBT money and selling them on the side, getting some tax-free money. This is all small game stuff, but it keeps people stuck at a lower position. So you're trying to help them, but in the end, you're hurting them because you got them stuck on this government cheese. Then they're selling the cheese, trading the cheese, and then you take away their cheese and they say, hey, who moved my cheese? Great book. You should look into it. Speaking of which, take a look at this video. This is Senator Kennedy, one of the funniest senators. He's got that Southern intelligence, you know, those quick witticisms. They sound
You
like
hate
this.
cops just because they're cops. The next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead. God created the world, but everything else is made in China. I don't know why we have to give money to countries that hate us. They should be able to hate us for free. Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. To them, I say unashamedly, they can kiss my ass. Can I take cocaine with my spouse?
No, sir. No, sir.
I did not call Senator Sanders an ignorant slut. It must suck to be that dumb.
I want to hang on the porch with a big old lemonade and hang out with that senator for a whole afternoon. I bet I would come out a lot smarter. Okay. There are people who hate the police. They're all on the left, and they think anytime the police lose, get hurt, get in a car accident, then they somehow won. Like this is kind of their, I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm rooting for the criminal. I'm rooting for the one that, and you don't know what the criminal did. So anyway, with that said, there's a woman who saw the police chasing after a criminal, and she's like, I'm going to help the criminal. This is so New York. This is the most New York thing you're going to see. And that's how it goes down. Did you look? Did you blink? You might have missed it. He's running for someone. They're cracking down on the laws in New York for now, but Mamdani just won, so that's going to be over with. So cops are running. She sticks her leg out. They arrest her. She goes, you can't arrest me. What did I do? I was just trying to impede a police investigation / arrest. So that's what's going on in New York. And here we have a cop who is a little more hardcore. This is my favorite video because some cops are taking things seriously. Not in the big city. Those mayors are shutting them down. But in the small cities, in Florida, Texas, the cops don't play. Watch this guy from Polk County. Poke around and find out.
I got their drip. I got their body. We got their guns. We got their dope. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Last week we did a press conference as a result of a grand jury indictment for first-degree murder because this team, these guys at the top, sold the drugs that killed a 65-year-old lady. I told you last week that we would be back and talk.
See, I love that. What I love is he came out looking like a dork. We got their drip. We got their drugs. We got their hoopty hoops. It's over, fellas. I just love that he adopted their language and just slapped him in the face with it. Nothing could be more disrespectful to a gang member than seeing a 58-year-old guy with their necklace on going, we got your drip. Because if you know anything about the community, someone takes your chain. Ooh, that is disrespect on a whole new level. Well, he's got their drip. That'll teach them. So poke around and find out. Polk County, baby. I love that. This judge is having the worst time ever. There's a judge in Michigan who has to deal with people who live in Michigan. Very difficult. And they don't respect the online court system. What I'm talking about is you can now kind of, you don't have to show up to court. You can just show up online. Well, this one officer forgot to put on his pants. You won't believe it until you see it.
Ms. Lee, my understanding, you want to bail yourself to the offer?
Yes.
All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Officer Jackson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson, badge number 3919, out of the 12th precinct.
All right.
Officer Jackson. You got to ask the camera, Judge.
You got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the... No, sir.
Officer Jackson, okay, Miss Lee,
He was so blown away. He was like, you got some pants on, cuz, officer? I thought the cop was on the toilet when I first saw it. And let's talk about the first lady. She didn't do a whole lot better. She's like this on the damn camera. Like, can you not see what you look like on the damn camera before you have a little square that shows you yourself? So she's right about here. This guy's up there just hanging out. And this is what's going on in Michigan, folks. Aren't you glad you're with a professional like me that knows how to set my chair correctly, look directly into the camera, and give you the news you need? This wasn't the first time the poor judge had to deal with another one of these people who comes in on the online telefeed, start making a sandwich during her sentencing. Take a look.
I had 1 o'clock on one of those papers.
you just showed me a paper, Miss Outerbridge.
Yes, I did. Right. So when I called,
no, we can't talk at the same time.
Well, I apologize for being late. Excuse me.
Stop.
You asked me a question. I'm just trying to answer it.
I know. Put whatever you're trying to prepare down.
I'm trying to feed my daughter.
Get your coat. You got to put your properly dressed on.
I am properly dressed. I have on a t-shirt. I am properly dressed.
Is that a robe?
It's the problem, sir. I'm not even doing that. You asked me a question. I'm answering. My daughter is sick. I had to keep her home from school. I'm just trying to feed her. That is it.
Understandable, but you're in court.
Ms. Outerbridge, I'm sorry that your daughter is sick. But again, you're in court, okay? And we're going to treat it as such.
The whole thing fell apart when they allowed people to just log in from home. She got her house coat on. She got her do-rag. She got her daughter over there making a sandwich, and she's about to go to jail. I feel bad for that judge. He has to deal with it every single day. So let's check in with you guys in the comments and see what you have to say about that. We got some people saying, hey. We got someone saying, I love him. Talking about Jesus. Someone says, I love Senator Kennedy. And I heard about that. So y'all know about these judges. Poor people. Poor guy's trying to, he's African-American gentleman. He's trying to show that, we're at the next level. And then all the cops, no pants on, the girls in the house code. He's like, y'all setting us back. Unbelievable. All right. Now let's get into some more fun stuff. Are you tired of your neighbors who go all out on their decor, making your house look bad, and then they don't even take it down for 2 weeks after Halloween? Well, this guy wasn't having it. He's going around the neighborhood and removing people's decorations after the holiday because it doesn't follow the HOA. Take a look. That was awesome. You can do that too, as long as you don't burn the actual house. Okay? Some people are just logging in, coming in late, so let's show you what happened. This guy got sick of people having the decorations up for Halloween after the holiday. If your neighbors do it, you can do this to get rid of it. Comply with the HOA or else. You've been warned. Now, this Christmas, my neighbors better not be flexing on me January 3rd, 4th, 5th, or else it's Rambo style. It's going down. Now, for clarification, that was a prank video. That was the guy's own house. He just pretended he's going around the neighborhood doing this to people. So calm down, PETA, or whatever group that violated shooting an arrow with flames and marshmallow on the end there. Okay, and speaking of things flying through the sky and making your life easier, Walmart has unrolled its drone program in certain areas. I'm guessing not in areas with a lot of high rises. Drones are delivering packages for people with big old backyards. I'm talking about you, Texas, Arkansas, and of course, Alabama.
There he is. Holy cow. Salt and pepper pistachios on the way. Let's open it up.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm gonna let them open it up.
Walmart package. Holy cow.
Hey, look, I just get a picture of Denise or video of Denise opening this paper.
Maybe.
You need a knife, please?
That package for real.
Yeah, look at that.
All right. So there's an umbrella, parachute, lock.
Oh, those are your, there they are.
All that.
The wave of the future.
Bags of pistachio. The wave of the future. So look out below. Now, did you see the little parachute? It was basically a Walmart bag. I'm just saying, what if a gust of wind put it in your neighbor's house? You don't even like your neighbor, and you gotta be, sir, can you please give me my pistachio? My finders keepers landed in my yard. Get off my lawn. I don't know how this is gonna work, but the Hatfields and the McCoys are gonna be beefing over that. That was my drone delivery. All right, folks, we've made it to the end of the Right Show. You guys have been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go and do a little comedy show tonight. So let's catch up with the final comments here. That was drone traffic. Ha, ha, ha. We got some laughter. We got some fun stuff. Guys, thank you for tuning into The Right Show. We can try to do this every week or two. I'm currently on tour. If you're coming in late, guys, Reno, going to be there. Sarasota, Florida, Minneapolis, Vancouver, Edmonton, Kansas City, and La Jolla, a.k.a. La Jolla, San Diego. Thank you guys for tuning into The Right Show. We're waking America up with laughter each and every week, and we're telling the truth through comedy, which so many people don't want to hear. That's why I need you to keep tuning in. Share these videos. Make them go viral and tell your friends. We're having fun, even if New York is soon to be in big, big trouble with that Mamdani guy. All right. I'll see you guys soon. You guys are the best. Enjoy this, and you can keep leaving comments. I'll pop them up on the screen because I got some work to do here, some paperwork and stuff. So we're not done yet, but the show's over. Bye.
you.